Thank you very much, Cabinet Secretary. I now call on Ruth Maguire to speak on behalf of the Equalities and Human Rights Committee. Ruth Maguire.
Presiding Officer, I'm pleased to open this debate on behalf of the Equalities and Human Rights Committee. And whilst it comes in the midst of a health crisis, not just facing our country, but the world, more now than ever, we must make every effort to uphold and promote equality and human rights. And that's what's at the heart of this bill. Since the introduction of same-sex marriage, same-sex couples have had both marriage and civil partnership available to them. However, mixed-sex couples only have the choice of marriage. In 2018, the UK Supreme Court found this difference in treatment to be incompatible with the ECHR. Scotland is currently the only country in the world where this situation still exists. So, we press ahead with the scrutiny of this bill to eliminate this inequality in treatment. The committee heard from human rights and family law experts, LGBT, faith, belief and women's groups and other professional bodies. All welcomed the bill for aligning Scotland's position with the rest of the UK, upholding human rights and advancing equality of opportunity. Early on in our scrutiny, the Equality Network highlighted an important principle that the solution to inequality should be to level up, providing more extensive rights and choices, not less. The most powerful evidence we heard came in testimonies of how this bill, in providing more extensive rights and choices, would affect people's lives. Extending civil partnerships to mixed-sex couples would mean children having greater protections through the legal recognition of their parents' relationship. Young LGBT people would no longer live in fear of being outed as gay, lesbian or bisexual if they revealed they were in a civil partnership. And transgender civil partners seeking a gender recognition certificate would no longer need to end their relationship. Our online Your Priorities engagement meant individual views were captured through text, audio and video comments. We received many compelling personal testimonies from individuals, some of which I'll share with you today. Presiding Officer, we're reminded that cohabiting couples have far fewer and less clear rights than either marriage or civil partnership. The Equalities and Human Rights Commission highlighted the gendered impact of relationship breakdown as women have less access to resources, assets and income due to systematic issues. One cohabiting woman wished the bill had come sooner. She wrote, "My partner died suddenly after 28 years together with 2 young children. My children and I are not recognised as a family because we weren't married. I've had to apply for parents' allowance, and 2 years down the line, I'm still in the courts and awaiting my next hearing." Another woman shared, "I've been with my partner for 9 years, and neither of us have the desire to get married. However, I've recently been diagnosed with cancer, and I want my partner to be financially secure when I'm gone. This legislation would help formalise that." We recognise that not all couples who cohabit wish to enter a formal legal relationship, and as such we welcome the Scottish Law Commission's discussion paper on cohabitation reform. However, mixed-sex civil partnerships are necessary to enable couples to access important legal rights that are currently only available through marriage. Whilst marriage offers these benefits, it's not for everyone. We heard from many others who did not and would not marry for a range of symbolic, cultural and emotional reasons. Divorcees who believed marriage was a one-time commitment, widowers who felt it would be dishonouring their late wives, women who'd experienced domestic abuse who did not feel comfortable remarrying. A key reason raised by many women and some men who objected to marriage was that it had, in their view, patriarchal and religious baggage. They welcomed civil partnership as an alternative institution, representing a more equal commitment, one which allows couples to imprint their own values and beliefs. One woman put it like this: "This bill allows us to protect those we love without feeling pressured to have a marriage. Civil partnership matches our relationship as equal partners, neither of us above the other. All couples should have the choice to do what's right for their relationship." You see, Presiding Officer, for many mixed-sex couples, the choice of either marriage or cohabitation is not real choice. Rather, it's a decision between acting against their own deeply held convictions or accepting a lesser legal position. This bill is about individuals and the choices they must make. The committee considers this bill will provide real choice, enabling couples to have their relationship legally recognised in a way that's right for them. and able to access the important legal rights and protections that flow from that. The importance of this symbolism and choice ran throughout our scrutiny as we considered other issues. I will briefly touch on two of these. Section 3 of the bill provides for mixed-sex civil partnerships formed outside of Scotland to be temporarily treated as if married until civil partnerships are registrable. This was considered by some to be unsatisfactory for those who do not wish to be treated or seen as being in a marriage. And I welcome the Cabinet Secretary's commitment to work to explore whether the language in Section 3 can be improved. I would also highlight the Scottish Government's commitment to implement the bill as quickly as possible. In the current crisis, it becomes even more pressing that couples across Scotland can access the legal rights and protections that flow from civil partnership. I ask the Scottish Government to assure us that they will make every effort to prioritise the bill and the tasks that will need to be carried out for it to be fully implemented. Finally, many people considered the bill should have addressed converting a marriage to a civil partnership. In light of all I've said today, I would like to read Mr. B and Miss L's views, a couple who married only to protect their financial position with advancing age. The bill, as introduced, would create an inequality of opportunity among would-be civil partners, between those who have not married and those who, for whatever reason, have. This seems to conflict with the Scottish Government's laudable aim of societal equality and respect in Scotland. Presiding Officer, the committee supports the principle that for those who wish, it should be possible to convert a marriage to a civil partnership. I thank the Cabinet Secretary for her confirmation that she will work with us to explore how to overcome some of the challenges in that area. On behalf of the committee, I offer my sincere thanks to all of those who gave evidence, shared their experience and helped us better understand the unquestionable need for this bill and how it could be improved. We believe this bill advances equality and upholds human rights. For individuals, it provides a necessary alternative to marriage with which to access crucial legal rights and financial protections. In the Cabinet Secretary's own words, we should not underestimate the importance of allowing a couple to be able to be in the type of relationship they want to be in and to have that legally recognised. In conclusion, Presiding Officer, the Equalities and Human Rights Committee supports the general principles of the Civil Partnership Scotland Bill.